So since I was sick of looking at the game over screen, hello everybody, and welcome to the 1,000 Toad Challenge. I think that means that it's like 1,110 lives that we are inevitably going to lose. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I was actually thinking, because that game just came out and because we die a whole bunch of times, Tears of the Mushroom Kingdom. But before I go into Tears of the Kingdom talk, I wanted to, because I was trying to check to see if my headset was still connected to my phone, and just hearing it's all connected in my head gave me flashbacks to Manifest. I wanted to talk about how bad that show was the last time that I was playing this. It's like they mixed 4400 and Lost, but put all the bad parts of both shows together and just made it this empty, vague, crazy, yeah.
I was crying.
Gonna focus. What?
I think I just was witness to a crime.
What happened up on your end?
This piranha plant murdered the other piranha plant.
Oh, yeah, that's right. If you ground pound and then you jump right after, you get a little boost. I don't remember if it said so in the beginning of the game, but, there it is. But yeah, it's like, like, these people get lost on this plane. They disappear for 5.5 years, and they, come back with superpowers, but instead of 4400 or Heroes where you have, all different powers, it's just kind of, all the same thing. And they get these thoughts in their head, and it's their own voice that they're hearing, by the way. So, you know, already kind of pointing to the craziness. It's their own voice saying, and it's vague stuff, right? Like, save them, or, not even, drive left, drive to this address and save these people. It's just, it's just something vague, like, save them, or stop, and it'll just get louder and louder in their head, and then all of a sudden they, tie it to God and religion and all that, and, this one guy that's this professor, this, archaeology professor, he gets, super mad, we have to follow the callings, we have to do it now, do it, rah! And he'll just, and you're supposed to save these people because of these, these things in your head that you hear, and you don't even know what it's trying to tell you. It's just yeah, oh, we're supposed to be cats, I think. We're supposed to, not lose the cat stuff.
Or we just go on this log.
Which makes it hard because, oh, okay. But I do kind of want to get up to the pole, and you're already on the other side. And I already almost... You know what? Actually, I am gonna do this because I'm actually, I guess, I've actually got enough energy to be smart today.
You're supposed to be smart?
I don't know. It kind of depends. It depends on the day, really. But yeah, it's and then all of a sudden it turns out that, their visions or whatever that they had, were supposed to be them, recordings of them from the plane that talked to them inside their own heads from the, pocket dimension, the divine light or whatever. And it was... See, that's where it gets weird, right? Because it's them telling themselves of the things that they already knew from the other side. They...
Oh shit, you can roll!
It was happening to them. Did they go back to that light and then because they said that their thoughts were there from beforehand, from the before time, but like, how could they be there before if they weren't there during? It's such a bullshit show. It's like Manifest. I don't even remember if I said the name. If I did, I'm sorry for saying it, and I'm sorry for not saying it. It's such a terrible show, Manifest. And I'm gonna be glad that it's gonna be finished and done. And, oh, look at this. I'm crawling around up top, and, you know, bo-bam. Anyways, now on to, Tears of the Kingdom. So, first of all, before I even get into Tears, what did people like specifically about Breath of the Wild? Like, your own personal opinion, what do you think people would have liked about Breath? Or what did you like, rather?
The ability to distract you and make you go, ooh, a thing.
That's okay, so no real answer from him. I probably won't get much of a better answer from anybody else either. It's just because it was an open world Zelda, but if you think about it, pretty much every Zelda was open world. It's just that, like, it's Ubisoft level now with the craziness of it. But, like, even though they added, like, 2,147,679 Korok seeds. That, you know, even though they added busy work to the map, it didn't really fill out the map in the way that they wanted it to. And it's like, yeah, I did really enjoy Breath when I first played it, but, there really wasn't much going for it. Plus, like, the Divine Beast changing. Like, I do like that they did things different. I do appreciate that from how dungeons normally were. But, like, as soon as I dealt with all of the Divine Beast and how, like, short everything was getting through that, I missed the ways that the dungeons felt like puzzles and everything, and, like, they were really intricate and complicated, from before, like, you know, like the Ocarina of Time temples and, you know, other games that I vaguely remember. Oh yeah, that's right, I was gonna make that comment that, like, Tears of the Kingdom does right what Breath of the Wild, I feel like, already should have had. Like, it does add enough that it feels like a whole brand new game, but you knocked me down so I couldn't get all the way up. That's, that's awesome. But, dang it. How would I even get the rest of the way up there? Is there... Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I have no clue how.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. You know, do you think, like, I can actually paw in that direction? Do you think over there we would be able to climb up over there? Or is that, like, invisible wall territory?
I don't know.
Well...
I can't see.
I'm gonna try. You can't see? Oh, okay. Apparently this is where we were supposed to go. How did I get hit, though? I have no idea.
Oh, no.
Okay, whatever. But,
That's mean.
But yeah, like, I wasn't really excited when I had first heard about Tears because I just thought that it was gonna be, like, Breath of the Wild plus. But that is why I had described it in the way that I did, because I wanted to do a, like, how I've always thought that the Wii U was what the Wii should have always been. And I really liked it, but I also see why people didn't like it because we already had the Wii. It's kind of the same thing. And if people get mad about my comparison with that, you know, I'm actually kind of alright with that, because that's kind of funny to me that I found that in the first place. But, yeah, the fact that you can just put all sorts of things together, and really just like play the game however you want is amazing. In what's your favorite ability, by the way, in Tears?
The stop time.
Yeah, the recall one.
Yeah.
I I I saw some of the story, and it kind of feels a little Majora's Mask-ish, which I think is kind of cool. With them adding the Temple of Time finally, I kind of wish that we could have the ocarina to like be able to mess with time, or at the very least um like you played Twilight Princess, right?
Yeah.
You know the puzzles in the temple where it like I don't really know how to describe them. It's like the things from the past come in and they change the way that everything works, and
There's only one temple that had like the slightest bit to do with time in Twilight Princess.
yeah, the Temple of Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you go through that portal and then all of a sudden you're like there.
In the past, yeah.
Yeah, in the past. Ah! Well, that worked exactly the way that it should have, I guess. Ah, no. That is very problematic.
When I'm on fire. Oh.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's why I was thinking about Majora's Mask, because they have moon tears. I still haven't figured out, like, what happens with them yet. Right, that's right. So, my friend has been playing, Breath of the Wild on Master Mode the past month, like, trying to hype for Tears, and, this whole past month I have been complaining about how there's only Ganon, and I get that, it's kind of funny how they describe that in the only game that I hadn't played, Skyward Sword. It's basically... And I know that they'll say that, like, Breath of the Wild isn't a direct sequel to Skyward Sword, but it fits a linear frame. Like, you could say it's of the same family, like it was built as a trilogy. And it explains why it's always Link, Zelda, and Ganon, but you know what would be great if we could just, like, not have the same game that we've had for 30 years?
So, you want Vati again?
Yeah, like Vati from Minish Cap and Four Sword Adventures, or like,
I never played Four Player Adventures.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Neither did I, but I had looked up the story of it because I figured, like, if I was never gonna get it, I'd at least know, like, what was going on with it. And that's in the same, like, Minish Cap area of the timeline. What was I was gonna say something else and then I forgot. It was, well, I know it's something to do with Zelda, I know that. Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, basically a trilogy. I'm trying to, like, retrace my steps. Oh yeah, different enemies, like Vati or like, Zant from Twilight Princess. Like, the whole, idea that there's that dark realm that is, most of the time inaccessible to the rest of the world, but like...
So Link to the Past?
Huh?
So Link to the Past?
I never played enough of Link to the Past to, and I'm gone, and I'm just, like, off the screen. I try to figure out, like, what I'm doing, and I just, like, can't. Okay, that's good. So we're both just, yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. It's the Million Toad Challenge, where, Toad just, like, kills us a whole bunch of times, and I just have to accept that sad, sad fate. Tried to jump into the star, couldn't jump into the star. You tried to jump into the star, I tried to float to the thing. To the ledge.
I
Yep,
just learned you
that
could
totally
roll.
worked. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. How do you roll?
You need
Oh, right.
I don't know how you do it longer than like one thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me wonder, since we died, if we can go back and do the... Yeah, we can. So don't drag me off the screen this time. I've gotta, like, actually,
Let's go!
Dang it. No! Okay, that's... Okay. No. Okay, fine. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore.
Yay!
Just kill me and let me die and everything's... Yeah, it is too bad, isn't it? It is too bad that I keep dying, that I keep making the mistake over and over playing this playing this game. Like,
But now we
comment,
can
subscribe.
retry again.
But now we can retry again and again.